And I was trying to think, like, oh, maybe they could put the Batrider mid against the DK and pick something else for the offlane. But as I was cycling through a list of ranged heroes that could play in the offlane against Slark, I didn't really see one. And one of the strengths of Batrider is he just needs a couple levels, and then he could start pulling waves, stacking waves, and then just kind of farming. And then he could just give the Slark free farm. I think Morphling is probably going to eventually have free farm. They can even do something similar to what we saw in the Gambit series, where Blizzy played the Timbersaw. If Grimps or Pangolier can help Batrider get a couple levels early, then he can leave and either go gank mid or even just try lane the safe lane and help secure more for Razor's game.
So you think it's okay to give the Slark free farm? Because Cap seemed pretty bearish on that.
Yeah, I think Cap was wrong. I think it's fine.
We got a got a TI player, got a TI caster.
It's I mean, we're supposed to have different opinions. It's fine. I just don't know if you could have. I don't know if there was a pick that you could have done that would have stopped Slark from being able to farm. Mostly just because you have already committed to this 4-position Pangolier, who isn't the strongest laner, especially against an anti-melee hero like Slark.
Let's see how it works out. For now, early days, Slark is free farming. Nick's under a little more pressure with those pesky boars slapping him down a bit. We're going to see a traditional 2-1-2 here for the moment.
Yeah, big wins for Alliance would be doing decently well in their mid and off lane. Because I think obviously Slark is going to free farm at this point. But how good is Beastmaster going to do and how good is DK going to do against these, I would say, pretty tough matchups?
Vonic doing some work here on FNG up top. He's got 4 stacks, diving him all the way back to the tower. Can't quite finish him off. He does get the 5th. Oh, FNG with a few stick charges, but taking some heavy harass early.
Am I going him here? Nope. Just going to deny the creep.
Well, might not do great against the Slark, but definitely can punish the support as Roger dashes forward, and he does get the slow there from the lucky shot and gets the first blood.
Huge. Huge kill for Pangolier. He had boots first, too, so he's going to be on his way to his second item quite quickly.
That is a dream scenario.
Yeah, he probably was not expecting to end up getting first blood in this game.
Yeah, he got the quick level 2 as well from pulling the wave behind the tower while Bat was zoning, so
yeah,
maybe caught him off guard there.
As a support, you're actually supposed to, FNG should have chased the Pangolier when he did that wave pull, because there was a lot of creeps that got denied, I believe, by Pangolier.
Yeah, he's still level 1 on FNG.
Exactly. And Pangolier's 2.5.
And looking for another wave to grab. FNG will chase him, but gets off the Thunder Strike. Roger still going to lure the creeps back. So yeah, this offlane's looking pretty good for HellRaisers.
Yep.
All things considered. Yeah, Slark farming, but you couldn't stop that anyway.
Check out the other lanes. Beastmaster doing really well. Dragonite also doing well for now. This matchup gets worse and worse for DK. Like these level 4, I'd say the levels 3, 4, and 5 are the worst for DK.
Then once you get your ult, you can at least, maybe pressure the tower, maybe go for a kill with some backup.
Yeah, Razor has to be a little bit more worried about his life, which makes him play a bit more defensive.
Well, Kasani enjoying that golden window. Putting the hurt on Limp. Still even on CS here, though, so far.
Yeah, even if you drain the DK, he's so tanky, it's pretty hard to kill him without a rotation. And FNG's in trouble again over here.
He's just a punching bag this game. They'll roast him. He's still level 1, and he will go down again. It's Nico Baby free farming, 20-3, but Disruptor, not a support who can just chain feed. This guy needs levels to have an impact.
Yeah, most definitely. This is I'm getting a ton of flashbacks to the Gambit series that I was paneling for earlier. It's the same thing as before. But HR is doing the right thing. They're cutting and pulling waves and forcing Disruptor to try and make plays on him, and as a result, they're getting kills on Disruptor.
He's abandoned top. He's headed bottom. Aposhka will be finished off. Hanskin securing that kill. FNG was not in range, it looks like. Still level 1.
Yeah, Slark's alone now at top, and he isn't level 6 yet, so he doesn't have unlimited regen. So this could be a little window for HR to actually pressure the Slark.
It's a level 3 Pango, level 4 Bat. Definitely has some kill potential. Funny to opt for the bottle is Nico Baby.
He's got a salve coming on the chicken, but
taking a lot of harass.
Imagine if Pangolier killed the courier.
Oh, what a nightmare.
I mean, he's got to know that he sees Nico Baby needs the courier.
He's hunting.
Oh, he just got level 5.
It is a flying courier now. Meanwhile, back to bottom where Miposhka is being pursued. Nyx as well. So Morphling starting to take a punishment of his own.
That's okay. He can handle it.
FNG still level 1. This poor guy just can't get any experience.
Yeah, and this is what happens when somebody wave cuts in the offlane, and you feel like you don't want to take experience from your carry because he's already kind of just free farming. You don't need to be there, and then you're trying to find a place in the game. Luckily, he's disruptor and not something that's going to be useless later. But he needs to I think stacking camps is a good option when you're in this position. Just try to, if you stack camps for, I guess, Slark or somebody, and then they can go do those while you take the lane. But eventually DK is going to rotate, and Disruptor will probably take mid lane. Oh,
Roger. FNG, he tried to go mid and help out on Kasani, but Roger is just waiting to interrupt this. Now they get off the static link. Kasani chasing forward. FNG going down again. Another death
FNG
for the Lightning Lord, as the real Lightning Lord is on the chase.
I don't think they have.
I don't
no
think
flame
they're
break.
limp.
But 6-minute rune spawns top, double damage.
Oh god.
Easy bottle.
And Funnick with the
he bottles the razor.
bottle
nice
snag. Beautiful stuff.
Oh, and then he's got the bounty too, of course.
That's a dream for the offlane.
Yeah, so that was DK form, and they only did 200 damage to the tower.
Gave another kill away, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so FNG
I've
back
been
to
there,
bottom, back to the tri-lane.
Watch out, Miposhka. Oh, no.
Oh, they need this kill would be huge. FNG, he's in range too. Hanskin's there.
Oh, FNG.
Stay alive. You need this experience, my friend. He will stay alive for it, but still not giving him a whole lot.
Oh, Morphling's in trouble.
Morphling now forced to TP away. Will he make it out in time? The lift comes through. Nyx has the stick. I don't think he makes it out, though. They're just working him down. He's still only level 4. He's so low, but he's not quite dead. Maybe he does survive the wave out. He is going to make it.
Ice Frog, please, man. What is this Morphling hero?
He's not even level 5 yet.
He has 1,800 HP. It's 6 minutes.
Time to ferry us out. Back to full in a jiffy.
But look at the Hawk.
Oh, they can punish.
Oh, no, he sees it. Oh, that's actually bounty and experience right there. Level 5 now.
Gives them the level 3 morph. And they're going to grab a kill on Hanskin.
Yeah, finally the Pangolier rotates down to this bottom lane. I think he could have maybe come down here a bit earlier. They definitely needed his help.
Yeah, Roger's been active. Helped out mid, helped out bottom, secured top earlier, got some courier kills.
Yeah, now that Slark is level, once Slark gets level 6 in this matchup, it's pretty much no point in really contesting him.
Just try to get your own farm.
Yeah, but Funnick is such an amazing Batrider player. He always finds a way to get these early boots of travel. And if Bat can get to these early bots, that's when he really takes off and starts scaling. It helps his farm speed so much.
Yeah, he's well on his way, too. Not really rushing it either. Got the bottle, got the ranger up, and now going back for the BOTs. 600 gold in the bank.
8-minute rune spawn top. Just an illusion. Oh, but Nico Baby's rotating, but the ward does spot him.
That's an early move from Slark. He is missing some easy creeps here top, but he'll head back.
Yeah, I think he's probably better off just farming his Diffusal Blade. First item. Well, I'm having even more flashbacks because of the I'm having a lot of flashbacks this
Did
series.
Did somebody slip something in your water earlier, Peter?
I got some deja vu pills or something.
Maybe it was all that World of Warcraft you were playing.
Nah, that couldn't have been it. But I think, yeah, Slark, he did this in the other game. He gets the Diffusal Blade, and then he starts rotating. Decides to go for a little bit of an earlier rotation here. It doesn't lead to anything, but it's got a ward. Batrider's running. DK's close.
Broom handle found by Funnick, but did not stop to grab it.
Where is it?
I think FNG stole that one.
No way. He stole a broom handle.
Game-changing plays.
Well, they don't have any melee cores, so they really didn't. They didn't really want it that badly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you can have it.
Pretty unfortunate to lose a neutral item. Imagine if it would have been the shovel, though. They
could have had it. Then the reports are coming out. So, and relatively even game. We're not seeing that early tower pressure that we saw in game number 1. You see a lot of rotations, though, as Limp continues to be harassed by this Razor.
Yeah, I think HellRaisers really just needs this Pangolier ult before they can just commit to this tier 1 tower mid sort of a dive. I think their team fight's a little bit lacking until they get it.
Funnick coming in. He does have the brooch and the move speed that comes with it that gets him in range.
There we have it.
And they'll find the DK, and with that, maybe they do go for the tower.
Yeah, the Batrider coming in with the lasso. Super clutch there.
No vision really to help him out.
10-minute outposts and bounties.
One for each. S4 just in his own world down bottom, chilling. Already has the Necronomicon picked up. Boots now as well with the buckler, so he's going to push hard. And it looks like he's got his eyes on the tier 1 bot.
Yeah. And against Beastmaster, this is kind of what happens eventually. He starts taking over the lane that he's playing in. And if he doesn't, it's super bad. But usually he ends up taking over his lane. I'm not sure how long HellRaisers will choose to defend this. They might just decide to leave after they clear this 10-minute catapult. It's a hard lane to play in because of the amount of information Beastmaster gives to his teammates through usually Hawk Vision, but sometimes just his other summons or a deep ward or something like that.
And also when the lane's pushed, that's intel as well, and it usually is pushed. He has the Roar available, and they do now have Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
Rubik not yet level 6. Obviously a great spell steal.
Yeah, he needs to cover it. Oh.
And he doesn't have the shield crash yet, so...
Oh, they actually just took the tome as well, so HellRaiser supports are doing really good on levels now. There goes the tower.
Goes to S4, and Alliance again getting that early tower advantage, though this time not on the mid-tier one.
Okay, so for now, I would love to see Roger leave this bottom lane. I think you can just give this lane to Batrider, who is soon to finish his Boots of Travel, and he can kind of be the trash laner, or as BSJ likes to say, the dead lane player.
Trash lane's a little more antagonistic.
What do you mean?
Oh. Are you saying the lane is trash or the player's trash? Cause
No, I meant this is the trash lane, which means you don't want to prioritize it. It's kind of like
okay.
You really only want to defend it if it's like at your tower. But Batrider can be down here and get a ton of farm, unless he gets pressured.
Right,
because
right.
he can always join his team on the top side of the map or middle tower once he has these Boots of Travel, which he has now.
Just making sure you're not flaming, Peter.
No, definitely
you wouldn't
not.
do that, would you?
Only if they make mistakes. I call it as I see it.
All right. Well, so far, I guess mistake-free play. There's been minimal flaming.
Game is really even. Both teams are waiting for their first item timings, and Diffusal just finished on Nico Baby. They might might be too late to defend this tier 1 tower mid, but it's definitely interesting.
FNG is level 6.
Yeah, it looks like they're considering something here.
They did see those other heroes walk up the lane, I'm pretty sure, from their lane ward, so...
Yes, Slark could kill the Morphling with the Diffusal Blade.
All right, FNG. Boots coming in.
Oh, is he going to get the...
He's back in the game.
Big play.
Static Storm.
Strength Morph is off.
Oh, Strength Morph is there, and he is denied.
Grim has his ults.
Now looking for the pounce forward, but Nico Baby pouncing away. Has to ult TP out. Nico Baby giving Kasani all kinds of damage, and while that's Happy Alliance are trying to pressure elsewhere in the mid lane.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we caught that mid kill, but Beastmaster used Roar on the Pangolier.
They do have a stolen Swashbuckle, not quite the dream steal. They are going to continue the pressure on this tower. Kasani kited and just slowed down so much.
Yeah, they're getting whittled down. They're getting into a bad position to defend their mid tower, but Alliance has expended most of their cooldowns. We saw Slark ult top, Disruptor ult top, DK form, and now Beastmaster Roar down, so I think their mid tower will stand for a bit longer.
Definitely feeling the Beastmaster effect. You mentioned taking over his lane, and S4 now rotating towards bottom. But
Funnick's going for it.
I guess I've jinxed him. He gets flame broke back into a lasso, goes for the TP out. Don't have any sort of instant stun, and he will make it out.
A good try by Funnick. At the very least, he secures himself a free lane down here to farm.
Yeah, Funnick is fat. Bots are up. Got that early value brooch, and now we'll see the first initiation item underway, I imagine.
Yeah, I think Blink Dagger for sure. They need someone to just start fights and initiate. And Alliance has some sort of, they have a Disruptor Glimpse and a Rubik Lift if they're quick.
And Roar, I guess, so.
It might be difficult to Roar the bat, but they potentially might see him coming in with the Hawk Vision.
It's not like the easiest back game, at least not in terms of your lasso.
No, but I I'd say Dragon Knight is a great target to just bring into the fight. Then you link him with Razor, and I think at that point, it might be really difficult for Alliance to.
He's basically not a
take
hero
a
at that point.
Yeah.
It's just a meat shield.
Yeah, DK is just he's a frontliner for Alliance here. The rest of their heroes are going to be the ones that connect the kills.
Nico Baby did grab his Diffusal, although Nyx already has a Ghost Scepter, so gonna be hard to steal his damage. See the 15-minute bounty spawning, and Funnick on the prowl is in the mid lane. They roll forward with Roger, but the roar comes out. It's going to interrupt this Rolling Thunder. They just kite away from Roger. Hanskin not able to find the steal there. But still the tower dropping low, and Alliance marching forward. Nico Baby latching on to Roger. Will bring him down with the help of the Diffusal Blade and the Dragon Knight, and Limp able to get onto the high ground, find another. Can they chase this out? Nico Baby has to back off. Didn't want to walk into the Inkswell.
HellRaisers they're not really making a lot of moves on the map right now. They're kind of just sitting and waiting for some core items, and Alliance is taking advantage of that. They're hitting early timings. They have a Blink Dagger now and DK. S-Force getting really active, converging on the mid lane. There's like 2 or 3 times now. And not much of a counterplay from HellRaisers for now. They need to wait on the Morphling E-Blade as well as Razor's BKB before they probably feel like they're ready to fight. And Batrider Blink, which is still pretty far away, would be a huge asset to them as well.
Yeah, their only hero that really is trying to go around and do things is Roger on the Pango, and at this point he doesn't have the same impact yet at 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little bit late. Alliance has some of their core items. You know, heroes have their bracers, Rubik has raindrops, Disruptor is still pretty squishy, but you know, once they get to about 1,000 HP, it's kind of hard for Pangolier just to solo them, especially as a support.
Is going back for the Vlads.
And here comes S4 again. Look at these minions just running at him.
Yeah, the creeps come marching down, and
get glimpsed.
They're going to look for Kasani. They reel him back into the waiting arms of Limp. And the Rolling Thunder, again, going to be interrupted and
like I just saw
denied. And this time, oh, Shield Crash only stolen. So doing a good job at protecting that, but
yeah, he's got
it's still just not really helping them in fights.
Well, Alliance is ready to connect and play as 5 heroes, and HellRaisers is just not there yet. We even see Razor, their mid hero, who was pretty high on the net worth for most of the game until these last 2 deaths.
God, he was so close to BKB too. He's at 1,200 now after that death.
He needs it. He needs to take some safe farm. I think he's overextending a little bit on this mid lane.
So they'll get BKB. They'll get E-Blade. Still working towards the Blink, but at some point they'll have that. Is that like go time? Are you smoking and going for kills?
Definitely. As soon as Batrider has Blink, they smoke and try to get some kills. And as soon as Razor has BKB and Morph has his E-Blade, then that means that I think that they can stand and hold their high grounds and defend their areas, which means Alliance won't be able to take away their map.
Is there a particular target or just like anything you can find is good? For HellRaisers?
I think Beastmaster, I think the supports are all really good.
Okay.
Rubik, Disruptor, Beast, any of these 3 would be great targets. I think DK might be... It could be a good target. I just worry they wouldn't have enough damage to like kill him really fast. I guess with the E-Blade, they probably would. I'm just worried that they go on the DK, they use all their spells, and he's
like half health, and then there's a TP, and suddenly your team's caught
Even
out.
if he dies, like what else are they going to have left for the other heroes? If they use Link, they use Lasso, they use Grimalt. We'll see.
Do you see Alliance congregating down south?
E-Blade is up. BKB is up.
Nyx is still mid, dealing with this wave. Does he show himself? Yeah, he will. So they know about the E-Blade now. And the action looks like it's about to break out. Limp blinking forward onto Kasani. They do get off a nice soul bind here, but all they do is walk away. Kasani trying to chase forward with the BKB. Can he finish off S4? He will do so. Coming from the side, Roger engages, looks to slow them down, and Morphling gets into it with the shotgun. Wham, bam, and Hanskin's out of the fray. Nico Baby, though, still healthy and wants to turn this. Can he do damage? Healthy. Doesn't seem like it. He's got to run away. He's controlled. He's silenced. He's low. He's going to go down. It's a big rotation from Nyx.
He got the bug on him from Grimstroke, and then he got disarmed by Pangolier,
so he
couldn't
can't
actually
kill it.
hit the bug, and so he never even got to use his ultimate that fight.
Well played by HellRaisers, and man, 4 heroes dead now. A tower going down. Just got the E-Blade, got the BKB, and Alliance just served up a softball, and they smacked it out of the park.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, HellRaisers is not necessarily ready to go on Alliance because they don't have the Blink Dagger yet on Batrider, which is coming soon. But they were able to put some high ground vision and defend their areas, and as Alliance went to them, they didn't necessarily need that initiation from their team to find a good fight.
So after that fight, what is the adjustment for Alliance here? Just play more defensively? Are you still going for those fights now?
I think you just need to be aware that Morphling is entering the fights now because the E-Blade is going to kill one of your supports. FNG pretty much wasted his Static Storm there on the Razor because Razor just BKB'd and walked out of it. So they just need to probably just find better targets. If they can kill the Razor before he gets his BKB off, then it's a great target. But if not, they need to focus their spells on somebody else because that's what Razor is this game for HellRaisers. He's the frontliner. He's the person that's going to stand there and bait spells. All he has to do this game is tank up.
HellRaisers definitely feeling themselves. Instant smoke. 4 heroes looking to jump on an Eco Baby. That's a tricky kill, but they time it just right. They get the disarm, they get the shotgun, and he is down. Alliance, they don't have a save this game when those heroes get caught out. Just really well played. As soon as the Dark Pact goes off, instant jump from Funnick. And straight into the pit. Do they try to contest this? There's no buyback on Slark. They're walking in. They've got the Necro Book. Maposhka revealed.
Yeah, the summons are pretty annoying. Morphling could kill them pretty quickly.
Looks like he's decided not to contest. He's just going to shove the wave. So free Aegis.
Kind of scary to give Morphling an Aegis here because I don't know, I feel like Morphling at this point can almost 1v5 unless they get the Static Storm on top of them. And once Alliance uses their round of ultimates, not sure they have enough in the gas tank to kill him twice.
These builds Alliance have gone for, Peter, they're really all about like fighting now. You've got, Phase Boots Diffusal into an Ags on Slark. You've got a Blink Dagger DK now going back for a Halberd. I mean, these guys want to battle now. They don't want to farm for the late game, and it seems like it'll be difficult to engage in HellRaisers for the next few minutes.
Yeah, now that Razor has the BKB, they kind of... It's hard. I'm trying to think what they're missing or how can they take better fights. I think they need to just focus on pushing lanes and taking control of areas. I feel like this tier 2 tower could have been a target for them much earlier in the game, and then they just need to take fights on their own terms. We saw the one big turnaround fight was them diving into HellRaiser's vision. I'd like to see Alliance try and take a fight where they have an advantage based on position.
Tough to push the lanes in when there's a lot of wave clear now with the Batrider Blink. Obviously, Morphling can play very aggressively.
Yeah.
And Razor pretty much ungankable or very difficult to gank.
Beastmaster can push out one of the lanes with just his summons, which is it's a safe way to get the lanes out without putting yourself at risk.
They are playing that keep away game, but Nico Baby, he's been scouted.
S4's top without a
His
TP.
leap was so long, I don't even think he got slowed down there. Double pounce back. Funnick still in pursuit, but with the blink already used, cannot close the gap. S4 wants to set something up top, perhaps, with the roar. FNG's going to join them.
Razor's out of there. He's going for a halberd now. He's just about got it. Just tanking up.
Value halberd game.
Going AC after that.
It just feels like all the air went out of Alliance's sails after that one fight and those item pickups. And now the Aegis...
They need another round of item timings from Alliance here now that the BKB is up. And I am worried. I don't think that they're in a great position to take the game. But there'll be a deciding fight. I guess, wait. Am I crazy? Did I miss Roshan who got that Alliance? No,
yeah.
Morphling got it.
HellRaisers got it. You saw the Roche happening.
What was I watching when they were doing it? I feel like I just get lost sometimes. It's the old age.
It happens to all of us,
Yes,
Peter.
it's the old age. Anyways, Morphling has an age. Oh, that's right, because I was talking about how they needed 2 rounds of spells to kill him. Yeah, I think they just need to dodge.
I don't know how that made you forget the Roche, but...
They just need to dodge.
Okay.
And wait for that Aegis, and then try to kill. And if they can wait for Dragon Knight's BKB, I imagine that'll be pretty useful as well.
Lincoln's out for Nyx now. Man, and it's all single target initiation, basically. Unless you got like a crazy static storm, but with no blink, I don't see FNG doing that.
Nyx? There's no Nyx in this game.
Nyx the Morphling.
Oh, Nyx the Morphling. Oh.
Are you okay, man?
I'm trolling.
Okay.
But
I wasn't sure. You know, you're too dry sometimes.
Yeah, it was too easy to just throw myself under the bus there. There you go. Look, pushing lanes with the Beastmaster summons. Yeah, this is good.
They will take the tier 1 down and not denied. Funnick just chilling in the trees. Lobs out a flame break, blinks away. They'll be rid of this Aegis soon. Perhaps that'll be go time for Alliance.
Just looking at FNG here. 0-3 with the shovel. It's rough. I wish they'd remove the shovel from the game.
Why is that?
I don't know, it just feels like it's like not a fun chore.
Being the shovel bitch, basically.
There you go.
Hey, I mean, you know, you get a bounty rune. You get to, like, pat yourself on the back. Everyone commends you.
Oh, thanks for digging up that bounty rune, man.
You're doing a great job this game.
Keep it up, man. Keep placing those sentries.
It's
You're doing good.
It's the at least you're not totally useless item, right? You know, you're contributing something. What if you have an Alk on your team? Then the shovel's great.
Yeah, for sure. Bounty rune value.
All right.
Ooh, Nico
this
Baby
is the
double damage.
turnaround. DD on the Slark. Time to battle.
Look at all these wards. Nico Baby's spidey senses have to be popping off over here. Oh, they're going on the Morphling.
They just reclaim with the DD. With the Morphling, though, is able to walk out of the Static Storm. It looks like he's barely going to survive. Now the Rolling Thunder. Handskin is only able to seal the Shield Crash. Again, instantly using that, so no Stolen Thunder. And Nyx does want to get out of here. Waves back towards safety, but a glimpse, reel him back in. And Slark's onto him. Can they get the kill? It's a huge one for Alliance. If they can claim it, Nyx will fall. And now Kasani on retreat, but he gets blink stunned. They're going to get both cores. A massive swing. FNG has a glimpse soon. He's just a bit out of range, but with this defusal slow, they should be able to grab Miposhka as well, unless they get the juke. They do. Nico Baby trying to hunt him down, and he will purge him. FNG just in range, but I think waiting to use it. He will now, and they should get a third kill off of this.
Nice.
Big fight for Alliance.
Yeah, that was a huge play, and they got to take a fire on their own terms there. The Morphling was just out in front with his Aegis. Maybe forgot about the timing, and yeah, they caught him with his pants down, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I said, like, the only way they can catch him is Static Storm, but I didn't think he'd just be able to walk up and do that to him. Yeah, that's a big swing of events. Alliance like that. Right back in this game in time for the next Roche. You can see the graphs plunging downwards.
Well, if he had the Aegis, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
All right, so really good on Alliance to keep that timer. Oh, Pengalier's in trouble now.
Looks like Roger might get caught out here. I'm trying to watch some replays, Roger. You just chill for a minute.
Yeah, don't just go feed.
Yeah, well, no. He did not get the memo. And another set of agility now permanently on Nico Baby. They're going to glimpse on a Funnick. It's crumbling. 5 kills in a row. Sloppy deaths, these last few especially.
Refocus.
Maybe they had some of whatever you were having earlier.
Nah, I'm good, though. They need to take a deep breath and I would say walk up into your jungle area together as a team, get a ward up, and just try to figure out what's going on in the map. Because right now they are all looking a little bit lost. And oh my gosh, is Morphling going to die again?
Oh, Nyx, the double pounce pursued by Nico Baby. And now with the blink stun, they might lose him once more. He is pretty tanky. Static Storm is committed here. They're keeping him alive, though. Nyx is going to survive this, but he's got to back out, it looks like. I don't know if he can fight anymore, so they're going to be down to Morphling for this one. Nico Baby out of mana, though. That makes him a lot less effective. Kasani tanking as long as he can. He already popped all of his abilities, and he will go down. The evasion not enough to save him, and now it's on to Miposhka. That's 6 deaths in a row. It's about to be a 7th, it looks like, unless Roger can turn the tides. A beautiful Rolling Thunder turns things back around the other way. Now they look for this Slark. Roger on the hunt, slowing him down. The clumsy net is there. The plays and the kills. It's a triple for Nyx, and he lives.
So I don't know if you caught that, but did you see the play that the Morphling made there by morphing into the Slark? He's over here.
I did not.
He's over here in the jungle, right? He's getting gone on by the Slark. The DK comes in with the blink. He quickly morphs into Slark, presses Dark Pact, right? And then dispels the DK stun, which allows him to basically get all of his spells and items off. He E-blades himself and gets out of there. And the biggest problem with that fight is that Nico Baby was actually really low mana. So, oh yeah, here we go. Did it.
That was so quick. Like, I was looking on the right side of the fight, and he's just morphling.
Yeah, so
my eyes tracked back.
Basically, Alliance used a majority of their... They basically overcommitted on to get the Morphling kill, and when they didn't get it, it was bad. And here we go.
Oh, now the chase back the other way as Funnick, though, is in quite a bit of trouble fighting this Beastmaster army. Kasani will come and clean it up. So, next Roche. There is a Hawk here.
50 seconds on Roche. Yeah, so Morph is actually really good at coming back into fights because he'll morph full strength, right, and be useless. But then he gets out of the fights, goes back to Agi.
Got the Royal Jelly going. The Lincoln's regen.
Exactly. Maybe hits a creeper too with his Mask of Death, and then rolls in, and he has a full Agi E-blade ready for somebody. E-blade has a really short cooldown, only 20 seconds, so can constantly bust out that shotgun. Does he have the shotgun taunt, though? I'll check it out.
He also has BKB now, so Nyx is very durable, and they can't just rely on the Static Storm anymore.
Yeah, this was a huge pickup for him. FNG's got the Ags queued up, but he is not having the best game, so it might be a long time before he gets that.
S4, one extra wave might prove his downfall, as there's no trees to hide in, and Funnick is going to latch onto him. Here comes Nyx to collect his bounty, blasts him, and back on a dominating streak. 8-1-1 this game.
Yeah, his only death was that unfortunate one with the Aegis timing running out. Other than that, playing a fantastic game.
That move down bottom, though, it does leave them very far away from the pit. But with no Beastmaster, it's also tough for Alliance to take the Roche. Not tough for Nico Baby to kill that courier, though. That was a Yule Scepter.
Double damager in bottom. He's got a bottle, too. He's going to pass that over to Morph, and
this could be a very scary, this next fight.
Yeah, if they can get a pick with the lasso, that'll lead directly into a Roshan attempt, I imagine.
Nyx is sliding his way over, and Alliance still waiting for S4 to get back. Definitely a lot closer than the game one. HellRaisers trying to force the decider. They'll move towards the pit. Not going to commit into a roast just yet, though. So surely Alliance have seen this DD by now. Do they just walk in? Will there be a contest?
I would be... Well, I guess they could force it. Pangolier is really good at Roshaning because he can disarm. And then Roche just stands there. Alliance, do they have any Beastmaster Vision flying in?
They don't have a lot of time, Peter. This Roche is down to about a third HP.
Beast is bottom. He does have
and they have
though.
No idea how low he is. The Flame Break comes into the pit just for a second, and meanwhile, up on the high ground, in deep is the Moon Lord. Well, Roche secured.
Come on, Funnick, what are you doing, man?
BKB to dodge that glimpse back. Still chasing Kasani, though. Looks like he probably makes it out. Nico Baby, no, he wants to pounce in. He's going forward into Nyx. This is bold.
Yeah, he saw no BKB and Razor, he thought, and no Batrider. Thought maybe they could fight. Limp still might try to go for it.
Nyx trying to TP out. The Lincoln Sphere, though, gets broken. He could be in trouble. He's got BKB.
Stuns.
He's got Aegis. They're going to have to come in a lot to bring him down. He's going to pop the BKB. Starts chunking Limp. Goes back the other way. Waves forward. TP out. Not going to make it. You tickle the Waterman, and he may throw a tsunami your way. They get the kill 1 for 1, and they still hold their Aegis. Now a Butterfly in the cards for Nyx.
If only Slark was there to help him hit that Morphling, they maybe could have burned his Aegis there. But he was preoccupied, I suppose, somewhere else. Okay, so a bit of a Bit of a bad play by Funnick there, jumping into the dire side of the map, but Alliance overcommits with the DK, and he goes down again, who's really suffering this game. He's pretty much just a blink stun halberd at this point.
So, like, the prognosis for this game for Alliance, like, is this something where a Slark can just farm his way back into it and take over later on? You know, people often talk about the Slark-Morphling matchup as, like, such a good matchup for Slark, but it certainly has not felt that way for Nico Baby.
No, like I mentioned before, I think the dual core with the Razor Morphling
it just makes it like a totally different game for Nico Baby.
Yeah, I think Slark really excels in those games where he's up against like another hard carry where he can just beat on him and just focus him the entire time. He'll get Scotty, he gets Diffusal, he gets Basher, and then he's just constantly stealing stats, burning mana, and stunning the other carry, so he's like an anti-carry in a lot of ways. But in this game, it's kind of hard for him to stick on the Morphling, and he really cannot afford to get drained by the Razor.
Again, Kasani pretty out there, and this time there's a roar to lock him down.
He's dead.
Slark working him, and it's his low duration BKB at this point. They pull him back in. Roger staying in the neighborhood, but he knows it's a lost cause, so they do lose the Razor. No buyback.
Yeah, HellRaisers did lose their bottom tier 3 and their range barracks, so they kind of do need to pay a bit of attention to this lane from time to time.
That's the Beastmaster effect.
But yeah, just a really poor exit from HellRaisers there. Morphling just TP'd bottom, and his team was still in the middle of the river. So maybe a lack of communication or something going on there.
Alliance definitely a good draft to punish that if you're not very organizing your retreat. The roar, the glimpse.
Yeah, very good at chasing. Vision from Beastmaster makes the glimpses much easier. You have Slark Night Vision as well.
All right, but you still have an Aegis if you're HellRaisers. Got the B-Fly complete now on Nyx, and it's starting to feel like a raid boss, just marching down mid.
Yeah, he finishes Butterfly now.
No true strike yet on the Slark. Nico Baby a long way off from the MKB.
He took the DD on Batrider that time. It spawned at 36 minute rune on bottom. He didn't give it to the Morph. Could have maybe just walked high ground with DD.
Now instead Nyx is walking down bottom, where Hanskin is split pushing.
Seems they're not confident, just kind of tier 4 items. Seems they're not confident just going high ground with their Aegis, which means that we might have a little bit of time left on this game here. Going to be going into another Roshan most likely. The Flicker, yeah, we got to see what tier 4 items they get. Who gets the better ones?
What's your optimal tier 4 item here?
I don't know.
Peter.
Gonna have to wait and see. I don't even know what they all are. Well, it's kind of hard to like just. I guess I can. Is there a way to look at them?
The view all neutral items button. Yeah. So we've got. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Ninja Gear, Leveler.
The Leveler.
Illusionist Cape is always a good agi carry item.
Yeah, for sure. The mini BKB, the Minotaur Horn, I think is pretty good.
20 strength.
Ninja Gear is obviously really, really good for, like, Batrider would love it.
Nico Baby had to instantly Shadow Dance. As Funnick was fishing.
Oh, he hexed him. He hit the bat and it hexed him there.
Oh, nice.
With the Prince Knife. I didn't know Prince's Knife had a 1.5 second hex. That must be new.
What do you mean, the duration? It's always had a hex. You didn't know it had a hex?
Dude, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's always had a hex strike.
Alright, I'm a scrub. Timeless Relic is really good too. The Shaco can be good on certain heroes. Razor's got the Minotaur Horn, which I like a lot. Tons of HP. And
yeah, and he needs it too, because his BKB is 5 seconds
You can just dodge glimpses with it.
Oh, that's true, actually. That's value. And it's got a low cooldown, right?
Yeah, I think relatively.
40 seconds.
Nah, it's not that low.
It's not that low. It's half a BKB, though.
Yeah,
so.
you can use it for a fight.
Leveler could definitely be a game changer here with that lane exposed. Don't snooze on the Slark.
I think Havoc Hammer's pretty bad.
I think that's like the worst tier 4 item.
Yeah. Magic Lamp, though, I always like
I always forget to use the Havoc Hammer, too, and then half the time when I do it, it actually hurts my team.
Oh, FNG's in trouble here. FNG just ports. Oh, but
or is
didn't use lasso.
Is he though? There's a gem on Funny, but he's got to be KB. No basher yet on Nico Baby. And no vision really for Alliance. They're playing it in the dark.
Yeah, they want to run him down here. He's going for it.
Chase forward by Funnick. Has the lasso. Didn't quite get limp in time.
They use Pangolin as well. And Alliance saw it, so they might try to re-engage here.
Here comes S4. Bottom lane, shoving it in while they're working on a tier 2. Alliance are trying to prevent these TPs back so that he can take a melee Rax. And it looks like he might be doing it with the help of the creeps. HellRaisers.
Uses BKB to dodge the... Oh my gosh. Are they all getting out? No.
Are they? Grimstroke is going to go down. And he got decent damage. Of course, it will regen. So, another BKB charge down the drain. That was the 9-second for Nyx.
Yeah, DK's down to 6, though. Slark actually has a fresh 10-second BKB now. Which will be quite useful. It means he doesn't have to worry about the Pangolier ult and...
The shotgun also.
Yeah, that as well. And then the Phantom's Embrace, I think, is really annoying for him. Even though he does have really fast attack speed, having to stop hitting your target and...
Well, we saw before if you get disarmed.
Yeah,
it's like a massive disable at that point.
Yeah.
Well, an item for Limp. Shadow Blade. Now picked up. Another tool to initiate here.
Yeah, he's all about just finding quality stuns on the right targets. It's the most important thing he can do this game.
Dude, S4 is just massive.
saw him.
AC now in the Beastmaster.
Bat sees him.
Funnick having a scout and looking for a lasso. He's going to pull back Handskin and to the waiting arms of Nyx, and the watery embrace will kill him off. Just continues to stay on fire here. 9-1-2.
Oh, that's what that is. I noticed
like some NBA Jam vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I dig it.
No. Yeah, it's like because they're heating up and then you score and then they catch on fire, right?
But should you stay on fire if you haven't gotten a kill in like 10 minutes? I don't know. Maybe there should be a time component too. We want blood.
Yeah, I agree. And he should get stronger, you know, when he gets kill streaks.
Should make your character stronger. Yeah, just like everything's like
more movement speed,
3%.
Waveform length increased.
Shotgun damage bumped.
Yep.
Maybe you just get a new ability.
But then he gives an extra bounty.
You can shoot fireballs as well as water. Become the avatar.
Yeah, you should work for Valve, I think. You have really good ideas.
Oh, thanks, Peter. I'm sure they're listening. You guys know how to find me?
Yep.
If you're ever really desperate for terrible balance suggestions, I'm all here.
Oh, Disruptor has Ags now.
Okay.
So, Morphling has got to watch out.
And he's got a Flicker, too. So the Flicker, RNG, hope that it jumps you forward into the Ags.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't have Ninja Gear. That would have been amazing.
That would be value, actually. Still keeping that Minotaur horn in the backpack. Focusing on the Essence Ring.
Yeah, it is. I mean, 425 health is quite significant.
I guess he has cheese as well. He'll have time to BKB and
yeah, he's gonna swap it out.
Swap it in.
Surprised he doesn't want the Witless Shaco though. 1200 HP. That's a lot of HP.
Yeah. It certainly is. Here comes Alliance on the smoke from the north. Looking for the Morphling, and they do manage to lock him down with the Static Storm, the follow-up silence coming through, and just like that, he is deleted. He does not have buyback, Peter. Out for 100 seconds. He's got a Rapier queued up, by the way, as does our Slark, except Nico Baby has the Rapier.
Yeah.
A Rapier leveler Slark.
I don't think Morphling, the highest net worth hero in the game, who's pretty much your one position, should be playing by himself.
And there's no towers or anything to TP to, even remotely in the neighborhood.
Why are they bottom? The only time that Radiant should be bottom when Roshan is up is if they're defending their melee barracks.
Oh, Roger, he went for a brilliant Age of Steel, but just a little bit too early. And he gets nada. Not even the Roche kill. Needed a heroic effort there, but they still have 50 seconds. No sign of Morphling. I mean, in 50 seconds, this has to be at least 1 lane. Maybe even 2. And that bottom lane is already exposed.
They got to cross all the way over there, though. I don't think they'll have time. And they have repair kits and glyph, so they might not even get this barracks.
Let's see. Nico, baby.
You just have to level it.
The disarm. Cheeky stuff.
The disarm is so annoying.
Oh, my God. Barely even gets hits off, and now the glyph comes out. All right, they're not even going to get a single tower. That disarm probably saved like 800 damage.
How do you think Dire's feeling about Valve's balance at that point?
I mean, they have a rapier leveler. Can't feel too terrible, right?
No, I mean, they feel okay, but obviously, like, they thought maybe they could get a Rax there. Instead, they got a glyph and a repair kit. A charge of repair kit.
Well, at least they removed the permanent multi-shot. That was...
Okay, they're putting the Lincolns on the Batrider.
Pretty dumb. Okay. Shadow Bladed as well, but there's sentries in the area. It's pretty ballsy to be going out to your tier 2 tower.
That's okay.
Alliance are maybe finding a little suspicious, but they're just going to grab Nico, baby, pop him instantly. Remember, he's got a rapier. He's coming back. They look for the Rolling Thunder, but he beat KBs. And now, no, he's getting worked down. He's getting brought to about half HP. Can they finish him off, though? He's got a Refresher Shards. He's going to have a fresh Shadow Dance for round 2 of this fight, as well as a fresh BKB. Nico, baby, standing strong, sucking up those stacks, and now locking down Kasani. Morphline's getting onto him, though, but he's not doing much damage. Nico, baby, just perhaps a bit too tanky. He'll let the team take some blows here as Nyx out in front. Already popped his Satanic. Has to get out. Nico, baby, lunging in again. Gets off a good leap. Hanskin.
No detection.
The stolen waveform, and it looks like he will survive. So they only get the Aegis, and they do force the Refresher Shards as well, but no Razor now for 95. Creeps are coming in top and mid.
Who had the Refresher?
The Slark.
Oh, okay.
He Refresher BKB'd and had his ult again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Razor played that fight horribly.
That's the Peter I was waiting to hear.
I mean, yeah, for real, for real. He ran in, didn't use BKB, got stunned, then, like, you know, got Disruptor ulted and just died. He had cheese as well, so he didn't get to use that. He bought back, ported in, didn't pop his BKB again, got stunned, and, yeah, they just went on him.
And then it's just like a Slark versus a Morphling, you know?
He popped his BKB right as he died and still didn't get cheese off.
Lasso, but it's not really the best way to initiate, as there was a lot of Alliance heroes in reserve. Limp marching forward. Nico, baby, too. Can they bring down Nyx? He's so low. He will fall. He doesn't have buyback. He's out for 100. That might just be the game. Alliance snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. 3 heroes dead. Pouncing for more. Give this man at least 4, and it feels like it probably is Rampage. They're going to buy back and maybe gift that to him. The GG has been called, Peter. HellRaisers is just self-destructing.
FNG with the Ags on Disruptor. You know, he had a pretty slow start.